All right. In this video, we are going to look at a run through about Github. I think it's important we bring it at an early stage where you can understand what GitHub is and how important it is. Now, in I think my introductory video, I talked about the importance of GitHub, how it's important for your development career. Yeah, because these are things people check when you apply for jobs. They don't just check your LinkedIn account and your CV and all of that. They also check your GitHub to see what you've done. They check your repos, see the kind of projects you've done there, and yeah. So it's important you have a GitHub account. If you don't have, I think this video is very important for you. If you have, I think you should also go through it and yeah, get some insights. So we are going to look at what is GitHub, Git versus GitHub, and getting started with Git, right? So GitHub is a website and cloud-based service that helps developers store and manage their code. So it's more like a store. That's where you can, instead of keeping your code in your browser, in your not browser now, in your computer. Yes, GitHub is more like a store, a storage platform, a storage cloud-based service that helps you manage and store your code. Yeah, you can always change it, and yeah, so it's a very important resource. Yeah, so you need to understand two key things: Git and version control. So Git is different from GitHub. Yeah. So what is Git? Git is a popular version control system. It was created by Linus Torvalds in 2005 and has been maintained by Junior Amano since then. So this is just a little history about Git and when it was created and who created it and who's maintaining it. So what is it used for? It's used for tracking code change, is tracking who made the change and coding collaboration. So what Git and GitHub has helped us do is it has helped remote working, right? Such that people in different parts of the world can collaborate on one project and get it done. Very sweet, right? So I've worked with on projects with people from all over the world. I've worked with people with in Canada. Both of us are working on the same project, and we are contributing. We are pushing our codes to GitHub. We are merging. We are deploying the changes, and yeah, it's cool for collaboration, right? Okay, what does Git do? It manage projects with repository, clone a project. Someone has done the project from start to finish. You can just go there, can clone it, add it to your repo, and probably add some things or change some things. Yeah. So control and track changes, staging and committing, branch and merge to allow work on different parts of the version. Very cool stuff. Yeah, some of these things are sounding strange to you. Quite cool, right? You get to understand this over time as you work with Git and GitHub, right? You can pull latest version, push local updates to main project. Yeah, quite a lot of cool things you can use Git for. Why Git? Developers can work together from anywhere in the world. I think I've said this, right? I've worked with people um, from different parts of UK, US, work with a company in Canada too. Different kind of what is it called now? Accessibilities, collaborations, right? Developer can see the full history of a project. Developer can go and see when the project was started, who made this change, who pushed this, who did that, the full history, right? Developers can revert to earlier version. So if you made a push and it kind of breaks the code or kind of feedback from customers are really bad, you can revert to the previous version and everything will go back to the way it was before the change. Okay, according to Stack Overflow developer survey, over 87% of developers use Git. I'm not sure there's a developer that doesn't use Git, like a developer that works, not a beginner now. There some beginners can just do stuff locally like what we are doing without using Git. Yeah, but almost all developers use Git, right? So you can read through all of this. These are what's working with Git to what you can do with it: initialize, create hidden folder. You can make your folder private, so only you can see it. So you can make it public also, open to anybody. Anybody can adopt it and use it, right? So you can run through all of these. Yeah, yeah. I'm just running through it fast because of time. So different between Git and GitHub. Very important note: Git and GitHub are not the same thing. They are two different things. Git is an open source version control tool, right? Created in 2005, right? But GitHub is a company. It's not a version control. It's not a company founded in 2008 that makes tools which Git integrate with Git. So what this means is GitHub uses Git. GitHub is a company that builds tools that work with Git, that integrates with Git, right? So you don't need GitHub to use Git. You can use Git without using a GitHub repository, right? So I think that's a major difference. But you cannot use GitHub without Git. GitHub is dependent on Git. So all these are just grammar. So I don't want to bore you with grammar. And yeah, but all these things make sense over time, like I said. So let's just push. Okay, the other alternative to GitHub, aside GitHub, you can use GitLab, you can use Bitbucket. And GitLab and Bitbucket depend on Git. So Git is the, what's it called now? Is the independent factor here, and other GitHub, GitLab, and Bitbucket are the dependent factors in this equation, right? So okay, I think that's it about Git and versus GitHub.